Good evening. I'm Mike Reed, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Gannett, the publisher of over 260 daily news products and USA Today, and the organizer of tonight's inspiring High School Athlete Recognition Awards. Before we begin, I want to take a moment to address recent events. The killings of George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and Breonna Taylor are but a few recent examples of the devastating realities Black communities have faced for far too long. Each reflects the systemic racism, racial injustice, and inequalities that have plagued our nation's history. Gannett and the USA Today Network stand in solidarity with Black communities as an ally in the fight against discrimination in all its forms. We believe Black lives matter. We are committed to action to drive real and lasting change, and will use our media platforms to listen, educate, and advocate across the communities we serve. Tonight's honored student athletes set an incredible example for our nation. They demonstrate that on an equal playing field, we are at our best and can achieve greatness together. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Hoda Kotb. Good evening, everybody. And we should say tonight is all about you. Tonight we celebrate the athletes, the families, the friends, and the sports fans. This year is not what any of us expected, but we're not going to let it stop us from celebrating the accomplishments of the best high school athletes in our communities. Not only are we recognizing and awarding the best performances in high school athletics, but we'll also be shining a light on the off-the-field stories of courage and perseverance and heart that provide much-needed messages of hope and inspiration for all of us during these very uncertain times. You guys, together, we will get through this and we'll shine brighter. I offer a heartfelt congratulations to all of tonight's honorees who have wonderful and exciting new chapters ahead. I'm convinced those of you watching can foster the skills and lessons learned playing sports to become future leaders in your communities and make the world a better place. We are counting on you. We continue to cheer for you from the sidelines. I want to wish you guys best wishes for a bright future.
Visor-G does website design, so we're always trying to find the best talent. Company culture and a good health plan is a differentiator. When we left Florida Blue, problems arose. Employees were lined up outside of HR. Switching back was easy. Florida Blue is affordable, it has a great plan, and that works. When we were able to tell our employees we were going back to Florida Blue, there was relief and excitement. I'm Holly, and this is my kind of blue.
Welcome to the Florida Times Union Best of All First Coast Preps, presented by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. We are proud to honor the top high school athletes from Florida's First Coast as the USA Today Network brings you the best night in high school sports across the country. The Best of All First Coast Awards show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who try to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. And this is my world now. This is my world now.
Jacksonville, are you ready? The show starts now.
Hey sports fans, I'm Courtney Cronin.
And I'm Dr. Jerry Punch. We are thrilled to bring you what is considered to be the biggest and best high school sports celebration across the entire country.
You know, Dr. Punch, I've covered sports across all levels throughout my career, and I always say my most rewarding experiences as a journalist have been telling the stories of high school athletes, and I'm thrilled that we get to be here tonight to honor the nation's best.
Courtney, so much uncertainty the past few months, the pandemic around the world, business, sports, everything has ground to a screeching halt. I know so many lives have been touched and changed. How about you?
Yeah, as someone who covers the NFL, we've been navigating some pretty murky waters. And while there is a lot of uncertainty in our day-to-day life, the one thing that's not uncertain are the accomplishments and achievements of the athletes we're about to honor.
This is a night of celebration, so let's get this party started. And let's meet our co-hosts joining us from New York City and Connecticut are Jesse Palmer and Sage Steele.
I'm Jesse Palmer.
And I'm Sage Steele, and we will be your hosts. What an absolute honor it is to be a part of this amazing award show to recognize the dedication, the hard work, and the perseverance by so many high school athletes. And we are talking to you. I want to offer a heartfelt congratulations for getting through these last couple of months. I know it's not how you scripted, but we hope that this is a little bit of a time for you to celebrate your accomplishments with us tonight.
The Florida Times Union is proud to bring you a star-studded award show to honor the top high school athletes from Florida's First Coast, brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. What we're doing tonight is unprecedented. We're bringing together some of the biggest names in professional sports. I'm talking about Michael Phelps, Venus Williams, Drew Brees, to help us honor some of the country's best high school athletes. And Sage, I want to know, who are you pumped to see?
Oh my gosh, there's so many people I cannot wait to see. How about Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes, of course the great Stephen Curry, Gabby Douglas will join us as well, and Misty May Traynor, the beach volleyball superstar. So many people out there I can't wait to see. What about you guys?
Thanks, guys. What an incredible list of celebrities and stars. And add to that list, how about 2019 U.S. Open champion Gary Woodland? What a rising star in the golf world. And how about Jordan Burroughs? He is a beast on the mat as a wrestler.
Yeah, anytime Jessica Mendoza is on TV is appointment viewing for me. I learned so much about the game of baseball whenever she's in the booth, and I'm kind of biased as an avid skier myself. I'm excited to see Bodie Miller tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Bodie either, you know. And I just can't believe someone talked legendary head coach Bill Belichick into doing this. What an exciting show this is going to be. You know, tonight we'll present the top honorees and then the athlete of the year for each state-sanctioned sport. Now, honorees, remember that no matter who is selected as the top award recipient, everyone is included in this show is a winner.
In addition to celebrating the achievements over the last year, we're also celebrating the spirit of sport. And that's not made up of one win or one big night, but hundreds of seconds, minutes, hours, and days that create the path to this moment. And the spirit of sport is about more than just the game. It's the preparation for life. Becoming a star requires setting goals, handling criticism, taking risks, and becoming a team player. What we hope is that you celebrate this honor, but remember, now is not the time to stop.
The past few months have tested us all in ways we never expected. And even though we can't celebrate in person, you all deserve a moment in the spotlight. So this is your night. Now, before we move into our first set of awards, we want to pause and recognize some of the loved ones who helped these young athletes grow and rise to their individual challenges. Yeah, we're talking about mom and dad and family and those you cherish as family.
You have encouraged and consoled. You've cleaned up stinky, sweaty uniforms, bandaged scraped knees, and wrapped sprained ankles. You've sat on the edge of your seat, maybe bit your nails until they were no more, cried tears of joy and heartache as you hoped that your pride and joy would achieve everything they dreamed.
Mom, Dad, your little girl or boy has grown up and become a winner, in no small part thanks to your sacrifices. So this show is also a tribute to you. And not to be overlooked, let's give some props to the coaches out there. Former legendary coach John Wooden once said, "A good coach can change a game, but a great coach can change a life." Congratulations to all you coaches on a job well done.
Yes, thank you to all the supporters who have helped shape these young lives. And thank you to all of our sponsors for your support in making this night possible for our community. Now, before we get to the awards, let's head to Courtney to tell us how our viewers can support the athletes and coaches tonight and be part of the celebration.
All right, let's show the power of the high school sports community in Florida's First Coast. During the month of June, the Florida Times Union will join other media groups in the USA Today network to host a month-long fundraiser for charitable organizations assisting with COVID-19 relief efforts. And the community with the most donations will receive a matching donation from USA Today for charities in their area. So, Jacksonville, let's show the love. To donate, click Team Jax COVID Relief on the event website. Now, let's hype it up and get this show trending. Tag us on your social posts, share photos and videos from your own celebrations and watch parties with tonight's hashtags. Post on Instagram or Twitter will be shown on the social media feed on the event website, sponsored by Florida Blue. When you use hashtag High School Sports Awards and hashtag All First Coast, you'll be part of the national conversation as these awards are announced, while showing support for your local friends, teammates, and students. Plus, one lucky person using these hashtags on Instagram or Twitter will receive an autographed gift from one of our featured guests tonight. I'm going to donate and post right now.
Let's show some love. Now, we hope you're going to help us support COVID relief efforts throughout the country. We better be seeing your posts on social media, but now it is time to finally get this thing started. Athletes, look, you have run, you've hit, you've jumped, thrown, tossed, spiked, served, pinned, and pitched your way into the record books, into the pages of your hometown newspaper, and now into our hearts as well. But we're ready to showcase these stars for all of the world to see. Let's get the show started with one of the biggest basketball stars playing today. Presenting our basketball awards tonight is 6-time All-Star, 2-time MVP, and 3-time NBA champion, none other than Golden State Warriors phenom, Steph Curry.
Girls basketball.
What's up, athletes? Stephen Curry here. Just want to congratulate each and every one of you on an amazing career, an amazing year, and wishing you all the best where life takes you next. Basketball and the level of play continues to evolve. And fans and coaches are always looking for the next superstar who's going to change the way the game is played. Let's meet some up-and-coming stars who are on track to becoming the next game changers. Here are your honorees for Girls Basketball Player of the Year. The finalists for Girls Basketball Player of the Year are, and the best of all First Coast Preps Girls Basketball Player of the Year is Jasmine Roberts of Bishop Kenny High School.
Name a skill on the basketball court, and Jasmine Roberts excelled at it through the course of her junior season at Bishop Kenny. A devastating one-on-one matchup for opponents around the state, she finished with averages of 18.8 points, 7.4 rebounds, 3.4 assists, and 3.2 steals as Bishop Kenny advanced to the Florida High School Athletic Association Final. She is committed to the University of Miami.
Congratulations, Jasmine. All the best for an amazing senior year and at the University of Miami.
Boys basketball.
Next up, the honorees for the Boys Basketball Player of the Year. And the finalists for the Boys Basketball Player of the Year are, and the best of all First Coast Preps Boys Basketball Player of the Year is Isaiah Adams of Paxton High School.
1 year after winning his first All First Coast Boys Basketball Award, Isaiah Adams took his performance to an even higher level in his senior season at Paxton School for Advanced Studies. He averaged a double-double while leading the Golden Eagles to the Gateway Conference Championship for the first time since 1964. He also helped Paxton make a return trip to the state Final Four, and at season's end, voters around the state named him as Florida's Mr. Basketball. Adams will continue his academic and basketball career at the University of Central Florida.
Congratulations, Isaiah, and all the best this year at UCF.
To present our next award, we have one of the most decorated female athletes of all time. 3-time gold medalist, world record holder, and perhaps the greatest athlete in the heptathlon and long jump, one of the all-time greats in track and field, Jackie Joyner-Kersee.
Girls cross country.
Hi, I'm Jackie Joyner-Kersee. Olympic champion, but some of my best memories was running and playing basketball in high school. The athletes who participate in cross-country and track and field competitions must master physical and mental hurdles to run another mile, shave off the extra second, and jump a little higher. Here are your honorees for the Girls Cross Country Runner of the Year. The finalists for the Girls Cross Country Runner of the Year are: the Girls Cross Country Runner of the Year is Elizabeth Ashlyn Iliff from Creekside High School.
Running as Creekside's #1 racer, she won 2 regular season races and set the season's fastest regular season time for a Northeast Florida competitor. Then once the Florida High School Athletic Association Championships began, she finished 4th in the regional meet and 9th in the Class 4A meet with a time of 18 minutes and 25 seconds. That time was the best for any runner in the Jacksonville area at the finals. She's one of only 7 local runners to break 18 minutes in competition in the past decade.
Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Boys cross country.
Next up, the honorees for the Boys Cross Country Runners of the Year. And the finalists for the Boys Cross Country Runner of the Year are: the Boys Cross Country Runner of the Year is Reinhardt Harrison from Nice High School.
Nice sophomore Reinhardt Harrison set national age group records beginning at age 8, and by the time he started his career at Nice, he quickly adapted to the 5K cross-country course. He raced to his first state title in November. He won the Class 4A Individual State Championship, winning the state finals in 15 minutes and 24.27 seconds, as Nice runners occupied 3 of the first 4 spots.
Congratulations, Reinhardt.
Moving right along, we have a crowded field of competitors and one of the best of all time to announce the top players.
Here to present the top football athletes, we have none other than Saints quarterback and Super Bowl MVP Drew Brees.
Next up are the awards in football, brought to you by Baker Glass.
Hey, I'm Drew Brees. I just want to encourage you to keep up the good fight both on and off the field. Sports isn't forever, but positive impacts on your community last a lifetime. I've played a lot of football in my time. I've been injured, set records, lost heartbreakers, and won big games. But believe it or not, some of my best memories are from playing high school football. In 1996, we were the 5A Division II state champions in the state of Texas. And of all the accomplishments I've been able to experience on the football field, that was probably one of my greatest ones ever. Here are your honorees for Football Player of the Year. The finalists for Football Player of the Year are, and the Football Player of the Year is Miles Montgomery of Fletcher High School.
Miles Montgomery had to make a major jump from a part-time running back during his sophomore year to become Fletcher's #1 ball carrier in 2019. With one of the best seasons in Fletcher football history, he shattered all expectations. Montgomery led Northeast Florida with 2,124 rushing yards, an average of more than 200 per game, and 20 touchdowns. He set a personal high with 351 yards in one game against Gainesville Buckholz on October 11th. With his effort, he became the first Fletcher running back to surpass 2,000 for the regular season since 2001.
Congratulations, Miles.
All right, so next up is golf, and here to present is the 2019 U.S. Open champion, Gary Woodland.
Girls golf.
Hey everyone, it's Gary Woodland. I hope everyone is staying safe during this time. And congrats to all the athletes who've obviously put in so much hard work and dedication. One, I wish I was back in your spot. I missed my time in high school, but I cherish those memories still today. So hopefully it's a springboard forward for you, and look forward to seeing you in the future. Golf is a game that takes unique combination of physical and mental stamina. it demands countless hours on the range, the greens, and on the course. These kids have put in the work, and they have the handicaps to prove it. Here are your honorees for the Girls Golfer of the Year. And the finalists for the Girls Golfer of the Year are the best of all First Coast Girls Golfer of the Year is Chloe Chavone of Bull Ace High School.
Few high school athletes were more active in the Northeast Florida golf world this year than Chloe Chavone, and none experienced greater success. The Bowles School senior kept her momentum going during a busy 2019 season. She won the district championship and the regional championship for Bowles, and followed up with the state championships in Howey in the Hills with a tie for 16th place. Her next step is a college golf career at Notre Dame.
Congratulations, Chloe. Best of luck at Notre Dame.
Boys golf.
And now to the boys tee. Here are the honorees for Boys Golfer of the Year. Here are the finalists for Boys Golfer of the Year. The best of all First Coast Boys Golfer of the Year is Jason Duff of Menendez High School.
Senior Jason Duff set a new standard for boys golf success at Menendez during a senior season that will go down in the St. Johns County Schools history. Duff won the District 3 2A championship at Palatka, the Region 1 2A championship at Gulf Breeze in the Panhandle, and finally the Class 2A state individual championship at Howey in the Hills. He becomes the first Falcons golfer ever to win the individual state golf title and the 9th all-time from St. Johns County. Duff has elected to continue his golf career on the First Coast, signing with the University of North Florida.
Congratulations, Jason. Hope you rack up more championships at the University of North Florida.
Our next presenter is just barely out of high school herself, but has represented the United States at multiple levels.
She's a professional soccer player for the Washington Spirit and midfielder of the U.S. Women's National Team and FIFA Women's World Cup Award winner. Here she is, Rose Lavelle.
Girls soccer.
Hi, I'm Rose Lavelle. I just wanted to say congratulations to all of you guys. Some of my favorite memories from high school are playing high school sports and representing my high school on the soccer field. So you guys can take that memory with you in this next stage of life, and best of luck moving forward with whatever you have next. Congratulations again. Soccer is a beautiful sport. It's easily the world's most favorite sport. Anyone can play it at any time, anywhere, at the beach, on the street, in the gym. Let's take a look at the next generation of soccer stars. Here are your honorees for Girls Soccer Player of the Year. Here are your finalists for Girls Soccer Player of the Year. The Girls Soccer Player of the Year is Olivia Candolino from Boyles High School.
Not many seasons in Jacksonville's high school soccer history can compare in terms of statistics to Olivia Candolino's senior year at Bowles School. She produced a rare 40-40 season, scoring 41 goals and assisting on 40 others. Her effort led the Bulldogs to a 23-6 record and secured a third consecutive state championship. The repeat All-First Coast Girls Soccer Player of the Year completes her Bowles career with 108 goals and 95 assists, and her next stop is college soccer in the SEC at Auburn.
Congratulations, Olivia Candolino, your Girls Soccer Player of the Year.
Boys soccer.
Now to the boys' side of the field. Here are your honorees for Boys Soccer Player of the Year. And your finalists for Boys Soccer Player of the Year. The Boys Soccer Player of the Year is Brian Schaefer from Fletcher High School.
Brian Schaefer led Fletcher soccer into battle against the top programs from the state. He achieved a Gateway Conference championship and led Fletcher into the regional semifinals. For the season, he starred as both a playmaker and deadly finisher, recording 19 goals and 26 assists to win the Florida Dairy Farmers Player of the Year award for Class 6A. He is signed with South Florida.
Congratulations, Brian Schaefer, your Boys Soccer Player of the Year.
Our Our next guy, I don't even know where to begin. I guess I could start with his 28 Olympic medals, of which 23 of those are gold. Or maybe the time that he was named the Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year. He's a world champion, world record holder, and the most decorated swimmer of all time, Michael Phelps.
Girls swimming and diving.
A special shout out to all the competitors in Florida. I loved visiting last year, and I know the competition is fierce throughout the state. Keep working hard, putting in the hours, and I hope to see you on the top of the leaderboard in the future. I've spent a significant portion of my life in the pool, and I know firsthand the commitment that each of these swimmers has made to be the best. It all starts with a dream. Then you put in the work, you make the sacrifices, you chase that dream one stroke at a time. Every 100th of a second you gain gets you closer to that dream. The extra laps in the early morning separate you from the rest of the competition. Everything you've done, everything you've learned, everything you've put into becoming the best is all worthwhile when you see your name at the top of the board. Enjoy the moment. You've earned it. Here are your honorees for Girls Swimming and Diving Athlete of the Year. Here are your finalists for Girls Swimming and Diving Athlete of the Year. The Girls Swimming and Diving Athlete of the Year is Olivia Peoples of Nice High School.
A multi-stroke star during her freshman and sophomore years, Olivia Peoples won Florida's championship in the 100-yard breaststroke. But when a respiratory condition forced her to change up her schedule entering her junior year in the summer of 2019, she found another event where she could outswim the state's best. She won first place in the 100-yard butterfly at November's Florida High School Athletic Association Class 4A Championships. Peoples is a 3-time state champion and a Florida record holder. She qualified for the USA Swimming Winter Junior Nationals in December, and she is committed to the University of Florida.
Congratulations, Olivia.
Boys swimming and diving.
Now to the boys lane. Here are your honorees for Boys Swimming and Diving Athlete of the Year. Here are your finalists for Boys Swimming and Diving Athlete of the Year. The Boys Swimming and Diving Athlete of the Year is Jace Crawford of Episcopal School.
A multi-talented swimmer with strength in every stroke, Crawford's efforts have kept Episcopal staff busy working on the wall that lists school records. He won 2 individual state titles this year, swimming to Florida High School Athletic Association Class 1A championships in the 200-yard freestyle and the 100-yard butterfly. He is signed to swim beginning in the fall with the University of Florida, and he is qualified for this summer's U.S. Olympic trials.
Congratulations, Jace.
We've had so many professional athletes as part of this program who are at the top of their game. The next is no exception. She's considered one of the greatest beach volleyball players in the history of the sport. Please welcome Misty May Trainer.
Volleyball.
Hey guys, this is Misty May Trainer. I am so happy to be celebrating you. I wish I could be there in person. I know this is a virtual time we're living in right now, but again, I am so happy to be celebrating with you. Congratulations to all the seniors. Congratulations on all the awardees. Congratulations to everyone graduating. The best volleyball players have a motivation to rise above the competition and to put their team in a position to score and win. They tax their bodies and test their stamina, putting in countless hours of training to perfect their skill. It's time to dig up the best of the best for volleyball. Here are your honorees for Volleyball Player of the Year. The finalists for Volleyball Player of the Year are, and the Volleyball Player of the Year is Julia Mangum of Christ Church School.
A 5-year regular who developed into a short blocking power during her time on the Christ Church court, Julia Mangum finished the season with 371 kills, 131 blocks, 64 aces, and 145 digs, and leading the Eagles into the regional championship game. She won the state title with Christ Church in 2017 and completes her high school career with 1,290 kills and 579 blocks. Her next stop is Liberty, where she is signed to play volleyball in college.
Congratulations, Julia, on your outstanding high school career.
Our next presenter is on his way to becoming the most decorated American wrestler in history. He's a Hodge Trophy winner, which is like the Heisman for wrestling. He's a 4-time world champion and gold medal winner. Give it up for Jordan Burroughs.
Wrestling.
What's up, guys? Jordan Burroughs here, Olympic and world champion at 74 kilograms for the United States of America. I am happy to be here today with you guys, and congratulations to all of the winners this evening. This is a very special day, something that I'm happy to be a part of, especially because looking at my career now, at this point where you guys are, I never knew what I was capable of. And the cool thing about it is you guys still have so much ahead of you. I want to talk to all of the athletes out there about strength, not just physical strength, but mental strength, about getting back up, shaking off the losses and trying again. We need that now more than ever. We need a get back up again kind of attitude. And it's my focus as I prepare for the next Olympics. But I'd like to challenge all the viewers out there to embrace this mindset, work together, and let's rise to the challenge of winning again. Here are your honorees for Wrestler of the Year. The finalists for Wrestler of the Year. The Wrestler of the Year is Chad Nix from Fleming Island High School.
As a junior, Chad Nix had finished third in the state in wrestling. As a senior, moving up one weight class, he rolled over the competition to add another state championship to the proud wrestling tradition at Fleming Island. He stood out as Florida's leading wrestler in the 220-pound classification all season long, compiling a record of 64-1. At the state championships, he easily overpowered all 4 of his opponents to conclude his high school career with a long-awaited title.
Congratulations, Chad, the All-Star Wrestler of the Year.
Hi everyone, Venus here. A special shout out to all the honorees in Florida, my hometown state. It's unfortunate we didn't get to name the tennis stars of the year due to sports cancellations. The competition is tough, and opportunities for training in Florida are great. Keep working hard and believing in your dreams.
Again, congratulations to all of our Player of the Year honorees and award winners. From the big stars to the rising stars, I just love hearing these athletic greats announce the next generation of award-winning, show-stopping athletes. So let's show some love to all of them too, right? Show us all your celebrations and congratulations on social media, and make sure you're showing your support, photos and videos from your watch parties, or even photos of your favorite moments throughout the season.
Speaking of showing some love, we have something special in store for you tonight. While we're recognizing those who were able to train, perform, and excel in their sports, there were so many student athletes who were stopped short of reaching their goals when spring sports and other big milestones were canceled due to protecting students and fans from the spread of COVID-19. But first, let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Some people say there are many Floridas. But in this moment, we are one. We might not share the same concerns, responsibility, joy, or fear, but we all share the same hope to stay healthy and get through this together. For 75 years, Florida Blues remained committed to the one place we call home.
For all of you seniors out there, this is for you.
Hey guys, this is Gabby Douglas.
Hey guys, it's Patrick.
Hey guys, it's Steph.
Hey guys, Wayne Gretzky here.
This is Jessica Mendoza.
This is Venus Williams. We just want you to know.
For every player who couldn't step onto the field,
who missed their last game,
who won't play that final match,
who never scored that last goal,
who missed the state playoffs,
who didn't go to prom
or walk across the stage.
This
is for you.
We know.
You aren't alone.
We feel it too. The stillness,
The silence. The absence. We never had the chance.
We never felt what could have been.
we worked, we practiced.
We sweat, cried, and bled for those moments.
For those opportunities.
For those memories.
And just like that, it stopped.
But we cannot stop.
We are not finished.
Our chance to win is not over.
The future is still calling.
And it's calling your name.
So don't stop learning.
Don't stop training.
Don't stop trying. And don't stop dreaming.
Because the future,
My future, our future,
starts today.
Don't stop now.
What a powerful message for all our seniors out there. I'm here to ask you to get one more message trending, and it's one we all need to hear. Hashtag Don't Stop Now. And just to give this some extra momentum, we'll choose one person who uses this hashtag on Instagram or Twitter and award them with $1,000 and donate $1,000 to the COVID relief charity of their choice. Seniors, whatever your future may hold, good luck and don't stop now.
Hopefully we'll be back on the fields and courts sooner rather than later. But first, a word from the sponsor who made this recognition possible, Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries.
Hi, my name is Daniel Harley, District Manager of Lazy Boy. We are excited to be part of the Best All First Coast Preps Award Show and to honor the hard work and dedication of the athletes represented. It is my pleasure to introduce the Courage Award. This award is designed to recognize not only great athletes, but also students have overcome adversity or challenges. So, we hope that the 2020 All First Coast Preps Courage Award winner will not only get their well-deserved time in the spotlight, but perhaps their example can inspire many more out there to have the courage to face their own obstacles. Congratulations, athletes.
Courage is demonstrated during challenging moments in life. We see it when an individual takes the path less traveled, when they get back up, when they restart, when against all odds they choose to keep going when most of us would give in. And sometimes I think we forget how many times we face these life-defining moments. This year has been one that has challenged us all. We're in a moment of time that we need to hear about courage, of rising up, of overcoming whatever is blocking the path to our dreams. We need stories that show us the power of courage that lives in the human spirit. How amazing is it that we find that inspiration, that spirit, that unbelievable courage within our high schools. Let's meet our first 2020 Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries Courage Award winner, Alex Horton of Bartram Trail.
For Alex Horton, the road to a championship took her through challenges that seemed hard to imagine. She missed her sophomore season after suffering a torn ACL in her knee in 2017. Then, as a junior, she injured her ACL again and missed a second season. The 2019-2020 season was supposed to be her time to finally shine, but 1 week into the new season, on November 17th, she was driving with her sisters when a chunk of concrete debris smashed through her windshield and struck her in the head. She was airlifted to a hospital in Charleston, South Carolina, where she underwent multiple surgeries to stabilize her condition and insert 10 plates into her head. But she fought through months of rehabilitation with the support of her family and teammates. Then, Horton got a chance to return to the field when the Bears celebrated senior night against Stanton. The teams agreed to let her participate in the opening kickoff. Bartram Trail advanced to the Class 6A championship game, and for the closing minutes of the second half, she took the field once more in the Bears' 5-0 victory. Horton's fighting spirit and determination helped spur the team onto a historic first championship.
Congratulations, Alex. What an inspiring story of resilience. Our second 2020 Lazy Boy Furniture Gallery's Courage Award winner is Ryan Covington of Atlantic Coast.
A little more than a year ago, Ryan Covington's life in swimming seemed to be progressing perfectly. A top swimmer at Atlantic Coast High School, he had already qualified for the Florida High School Athletic Association state championships in the pool and was building a reputation as one of Northeast Florida's fastest sprinters. Then, in the winter of 2018, everything changed. Covington had discovered a lump in his neck. Doctors performed surgery to remove the lump and soon found that he had Hodgkin's lymphoma. The recovery process was long and forced him away from swimming for a while as he endured 3 rounds of chemotherapy to beat the disease. In August, he received a visit from Olympic champion Michael Phelps, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet with the all-time king of the sport. Then, he returned to high school competition in the pool and found new levels of success. In the FHSAA Championships, he finished 4th in Class 4A in the 50-yard freestyle, earning a spot on the All-First Coast team. In February, he announced his commitment to swim in college at Florida State.
Congratulations, Ryan.
We focused a lot tonight on the student athletes, but as we mentioned at the beginning of the show, lessons of leadership, skills to win, and the belief you can do more must come from the top.
And coaches who have a tradition of winning develop systems to build award-winning programs. They aren't relying solely on sporadic flashes of athletic talent. They are focused on teaching a group of individuals to become a true team. Our next presenter said it best. There are no shortcuts to building a great team each season. You build the foundation brick by brick.
Here to present our Coach of the Year award is a man who many consider one of the greatest coaches of all time, Bill Belichick.
Coach of the Year.
Hi, this is Bill Belichick. Congratulations on your high school career as student athletes. I know this is an exciting time for all of you. When I reflect back on my high school career, those are some of the fondest memories that I have. As we celebrate the accomplishments of our athletes tonight, it's important to recognize the leaders who guide these young adults and help them reach their full potential. I fully believe that there are no shortcuts to building a team each season. The coaches we'll honor tonight have achieved success by focusing on the details, putting in the hours, and getting the job done. Coach of the Year is girls soccer coach Jen Rodriguez from Bartram Trail.
The coach of Bartram Trail's girls soccer program for nearly 2 full decades, Jen Rodriguez, had to overcome a full career's worth of challenges in the 2019-2020 campaign. That meant a barrage of injuries hitting the team just as it looked prepared to mount its strongest title challenge in years. It meant moving up into the Florida High School Athletic Association's highest classification, and it meant coping with the emotional shock of an early season accident that left one of the Bears players with serious injuries. None of that stopped Rodriguez and Bartram Trail, which made history with the school's first ever FHSAA girls soccer title. Rodriguez had previously reached the state championship game once before in 2010. This year, though, the Bears roared past every obstacle. Despite losing key players to injury in every section of the field, Rodriguez helped keep Bartram Trail on course. In the state semifinal against Tampa Plant, she won her 300th game in charge of Bartram Trail. Finally, in the Class 6A final, the Bears earned that long-awaited championship.
Congratulations, Coach. Amazing perseverance in your journey to the title.
Team of the Year.
We've celebrated the athletes and the coaches for their incredible victories on and off the field. Now, let's turn to the teams. A team is a group of individuals working together toward a common vision. Great teams put in the work to be exhaustively prepared, but able to adjust in an instant. After you put in those hours of work and preparation, you'll find that the trust to move as a team emerges. And it comes as no surprise that the All First Coast Team of the Year is the Bartram Trail Girls Soccer Team.
Winning a first ever state championship is always special. Winning a first ever state championship and finishing the year ranked first in the nation by Max Preps is even bigger. The perennial soccer power broke through to win the Florida High School Athletic Association Class 6A state championship, finishing the season on a 12-game winning streak. The Bears overpowered their opponents with a 21-1-3 overall record and outscored foes by 81 goals to 16. The Max Preps computer ranking system listed the Bears at number 1 in the nation at the end of the season, and the national poll of the United Soccer Coaches placed them at number 2. The Bears defense also delivered great results. In their 25 games, they allowed only 3 teams to score more than once against them.
Congratulations, ladies. You've shown amazing resilience in claiming your first state championship.
Now it's time for the biggest awards of the night.
Here to present is an athlete who at only 24 years old has set the league on fire. NFL MVP, Super Bowl MVP, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, Patrick Mahomes.
Hey everybody, it's Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs. Real sorry we couldn't be there today, but we wanted to make this extra special as we get through this time together. We've reached our final awards of the night, Athlete of the Year. The awards recognize accomplishments that are often above and beyond even the highest level of performance.
Female Athlete of the Year.
Nationally, we have seen phenomenal growth in women's sports. That recognition is long overdue. Let's meet some of the female athletes who will continue that momentum and shatter expectations. The finalists for Female Athlete of the Year are
Jasmine Roberts, basketball for Bishop Kenny. Olivia Peoples, swimming for Nice. Olivia Candolino, soccer for Bowles.
The All-Star Preps Female Athlete of the Year is Olivia Candolino of Bowles High.
In her senior year at Bowles, forward Olivia Candolino brought more than just a finishing touch, compiling one of the most impressive statistical seasons in Northeast Florida's recent history. She collected 41 goals and 40 assists, the last one a corner kick, setting up the championship-winning goal in the Florida High School Athletic Association Class 3A title game at Speck Martin Stadium in DeLand. Candolino scored 7 hat-tricks on the season and netted 4 goals in a game 3 times. During a stretch in December, she scored 13 goals in a 5-day span, but scoring goals wasn't the only part of Candolino's game. When opposing markers focused their attention on her, she was more than happy to pull off into the wings or drop back to the midfield, finding the open teammate to exploit the defense's weaknesses. She scored or assisted 60% of the 123 Bowles goals. She worked tirelessly to improve her shooting accuracy, netting 28 goals as a sophomore and 33 as a junior. She concludes her Bowles career with 108 goals and 95 assists, and she has signed with Auburn.
Congratulations, Olivia. You're the Female Athlete of the Year.
Male Athlete of the Year.
Now it's time to move to the guys, to recognize the best of the best in boys high school sports. Your Male Athlete of the Year. The finalists for Male Athlete of the Year are
Jason Duff, golf for Menendez. Jace Crawford, swimming for Episcopal. Isaiah Adams, basketball for Paxson.
The All-Star Preps Male Athlete of the Year is Isaiah Adams from Paxton High.
Paxton senior Isaiah Adams averaged 23.7 points and 11.8 rebounds to go with 2.9 blocks and 2.2 assists. Voters statewide selected Adams as the Florida Dairy Farmers Mr. Basketball. Only the second player from Jacksonville ever to win that award, Adams led the Golden Eagles into the Florida High School Athletic Association Final Four for the second time in a row. He racked up 17 double-doubles during the regular season and turned up the scoring even more in the playoffs. He scored 30 points in the regional semifinal against Bowles, 25 in the regional final against Bishop Kenny, and 29 in his high school finale as the Golden Eagles lost to defending state champion Fort Lauderdale Stranahan in the state semifinals. He is remaining in the Sunshine State for college basketball at UCF.
Congratulations, Isaiah. You're the Male Athlete of the Year.
Thank you, Patrick. And for one final time, let's keep this celebration going. Remember to show your support on social media with tonight's hashtags. Back to you, Sage and Jesse.
Thank you, Courtney. I'd also like to once again thank our sponsors who made this night possible. We truly could not do it without you. Stick around to see photos of all the All-Stars featured here tonight and a few words from the businesses that made this night possible.
And from the staff at the Florida Times-Union, thanks for your support and for reading the inspiring sports stories throughout the year. You can see details on how to subscribe or to get more information on getting copies of tonight's show.
Congratulations, everybody. Don't stop now. Keep pushing through. Good night.
That's a wrap from all of us, and remember, it's all about the journey. Don't stop now.